Okay. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to send home a little message. I know there's probably tons of questions. Um, I won't be able to answer kind of everything that you're thinking right now. I'm also left with a few kind of unanswered questions as it just kind of crept up out of nowhere just to move online. I know that some of us will have some experience last year with getting on Teams and getting on EDSB and all these kind of things. Let's start by just saying not to completely stress out about this. I am aware that people's situations will be different in every case. Some people will have situations with work, and they're probably still thinking, what are you going to do in that case? So let's just think of it this way. This situation is not me keeping track of exactly what you do and people getting in trouble and people not able to get on things and all that kind of stuff. And right now we're hoping that they're taking the precaution by moving students online this week, and we'll have the 2 weeks at the holiday, and hopefully that creates a little bit of a change and we can just return to school. So please don't take it as you have 1 or 2 or 3 days to become computer whiz with you and your grade 2 son or daughter. That's not my expectation. We're just going to do our best here. I know my way around all this kind of stuff, but that doesn't help when I'm not directly with people at home. But I'm in saying that, I will always be available to help in the best way that I can. So let's just start by showing you a few things. Today, if your son or daughter was at school, which was most of us, they got a green package that I had put together, and that's for just to kind of make things as easy as possible in case you're having technical issues, can't support your son or daughter getting on at specific times, things with work and all these other things. I've kind of put it together in a way that it is week-long units. For example, if we're meeting to do some of our writing and write traits, you can see that it's just a small package here, front and back, where it says day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, just so it's kind of easy to follow. And also, anytime we're doing something, it'll be up on my screen, or we'll show it that way. So they have a package there of everything that they'll kind of need, just so it's not going all over the place, as long as they have this in front, and I can kind of take care of that from my end. The other thing that I plan on doing is creating any sort of mini lessons. For example, if we're looking at math, I'll create and kind of pre-record some lessons and have some available links to look at to go with it. That way, if there is any difficulty, something's not working, the volume's not working, all these kind of things, and if I'm just speaking live and it's like a one and done deal, again, because it's going to be so new to a lot of the students, once again, a link will be available so they can watch what goes along with the material for parents at home as well. So I'm going to approach it in that way. In saying that, we will be meeting as well, and I'll be available throughout the school day. But in this context, right now, we won't be sitting on the computer for an entire school day for every single one of the hours, as it doesn't work that way even in the classroom. I'm teaching mini lessons and then talking to students individually or in a smaller pocket at a time. It's not just me lecturing out like a university level thing, and that doesn't work for students of this age. So it'll be smaller pockets of time, and then they'll be doing some independent work, and we'll meet back again for small periods. So we're just going to try to put something together that helps out in all those ways. So in the package too, if I notice that it's you haven't been active online, well, this is not going to make full sense when if you're not online now, you're not going to be seeing this. But it was just sent a little paper home on easiest way to access EDSB, and that's first by going here to publicboard.ca, and you're scrolling over students. My suggestion here, like, you can go right to EDSB. Another thing is just to go right to Office 365, because this will kind of sign you into everything. And that list there, I'll go back to it. This list under students, it has anything that you need to get to link-wise, which is only two things, EDSB or Office 365. Office 365 is where you'll find Teams, but EDSB is our main hub. So you sign in using that student number and password that was sent home with you on a piece of paper twice previously this year, and then again today. So it's the student number is the username, and then the first and last initial, it can be lowercase, and the last 3 digits in the student number, and that's the password. So I'm just borrowing Jonathan's account here. This here is called the waffle, and then once you are signed into, again, 365, and you use your username and password, it'll bring you first to this email, but this is called the waffle, and when you open the waffle, this is all the programs that are available to your child. So they have, here's Teams and OneNote and Word, and we're not going to go all over the place right now, especially with planning on just doing this for the week. But Teams is important here. Okay, so Teams you want to click on, because this is where we meet. Okay, we'll give that a second to load in once you've clicked on Teams. So once this is open, students can kind of leave it open for the day to go back and forth. It says get Windows app here, so if you're on a computer and it's the first time, it's going to ask you if you want to just download the app right to the computer, but you always can just use a web version. And here we go, grade 2 McMullen. So if you click on here, you'll see all the scheduled and upcoming meetings here. So I've already set something up here for a morning check-in, and I set it for 9 a.m. Monday morning, and this is to leave a little bit of a gap for technical difficulty. So I will be here at regular school time, and I am aware that some people might have some difficulty getting on, so I'll have my EDSB kind of ready on my phone to getting any of those messages if that works. So right here, what you would do is says morning check-in, so they just need to click on it there, and then this will open up, and then you just have the option to join. Okay, it says morning check-in, and then you press join now. Okay, and I'll be on the other end of that. So that's that as far as how to join into the Teams meeting. Another option here is going into EDSB, and this is where you'll be looking first. We'll have most information. Okay, so I'm into Jonathan's here. You can see that all of my recent activity will show up right here. So this is the latest thing that has shown up. So recent activity, let's say before the next time we meet, the next time, the next lesson, or the next period or activity, it'll just be right here. So you'll see that there'll be a morning check-in piece right here with a link to join in, and we'll kind of do our morning check-in, see who's here and how we're going to go about our day. And then the next time I'll post a link and a short video for, let's say, math, and it'll be right here under recent activity. If you're not seeing it in recent activity, everything will be posted under homeroom. Okay, so right here, and the latest thing that you'll see will be posted right here at the top. Okay, so I just wanted to give that little bit of information, a kind of a refresher of how to sign in, and just to say that it's please don't become overwhelmed with all of this. Okay, we'll work on this together. We'll do our very best. You have your packages of work for the week if things are not working out, and I will be available the whole time and working with your students throughout the day. and we'll kind of work out the kinks on Monday the best we can. But that's my message, is please not to become overwhelmed with this, as I know that it can be overwhelming. And I'm thinking back to how parents reacted with the quick switch last year, and it was overwhelming for a lot of people with the different technical things, with technical glitches, with getting their son or daughter to participate properly. Let's not stress out about that thing right now. We'll work together, and we're going to do the best that we can. Okay? Have a safe and happy weekend, and I will see people Monday morning. Be available at 8:25 for some to work with some people that are having any problems, and then we'll meet up at 9 o'clock. Okay? Take care.